edition. First, we have Windows 10 Home. This edition is the consumer-focused desktop edition. It offers a familiar and personal experience for PCs, tablets, and two-in-one. Windows 10 Home will help people do great things, both big and small, with it. They will be more productive and have more fun thanks to a long list of new innovation. Cortana, the world's most personal digital assistant. The new Microsoft Edge web browsers continue tablet mode for touch-capable device. Windows Hello face recognition, iris and fingerprint login. And right out of the box, a broad range of universal Windows apps like Photo, Maps, Mail, Calendar, Music and Windows. We are also bringing the Xbox gaming experience to Windows 10, giving games and gamers access to the Xbox Live gaming community, enabling the capture and share of gameplay and giving Xbox One owners the ability to play their Xbox One games from any Windows 10 PC in their home. Next, we have Windows 10 Pro. This edition building upon both the familiar and innovative features of Windows 10 Home. It has many extra features to meet the diverse needs of small business. Windows 10 Pro helps to effectively and efficiently manage their device and apps, protect their sensitive business data, support remote and mobile productivity scenarios, and take advantage of cloud technologies. Windows 10 Pro devices are a great choice for organizations supporting choose your own device programs and consumer customers. Windows 10 Pro also lets customers take advantage of the new Windows Update for Business, which will reduce management costs, provide control over update deployment, offer quicker access to security updates, and provide access to the latest innovation from Microsoft on an ongoing basis. Next, we have Windows 10 Enterprise. This edition builds on Windows 10 Pro, adding advanced features designed to meet the demands of medium and large-size organizations. It provides advanced capabilities to help protect against the ever-growing range of modern security threats targeted at device, entities, applications, and sensitive company information. Windows 10 Enterprise also supports a broader range of options for operating system deployment and comprehensive device and app management. It will be available to our volume licensing customers, so they can take advantage of the latest innovation and security update on an ongoing basis. At the same time, they will be able to choose the pace at which they adopt new technology, including the option to use the new Windows Update for Business. With Windows 10 Enterprise, customers will also have access to the long-term servicing branch as a deployment option for their mission-critical devices and environments. And as with prior versions of Windows, Active Software Assurance customers in volume licensing can upgrade to Windows 10 Enterprise as part of their existing software assurance benefits. And lastly, we have Windows 10 Edition Education. This edition builds on Windows 10 Enterprise and is designed to meet the needs of school staff, administrators, teachers, and students. This edition will be available through Academy volume licensing, and there will be paths for schools and students using Windows 10 Home and Windows 10 Pro devices to upgrade to Windows 10 Edition. That's all for Windows 10 editions.
As with previous release, Windows 10 is available in 32 and 64-bit architectures. Windows 10 64-bit comes in handy where you need to address 4 GB or more of RAM. In fact, Windows 10 64-bit support up to 2 TB of RAM, while Windows 10 32-bit can utilize up to 3.2 GB. Because the memory address space is much larger for 64-bit Windows, that means you need twice as much memory than 32-bit Windows to accomplish some of the same tasks. But you able to do so much more. You can have more applications open, do things like run an antivirus scan in the background or run multi-pipe VMS without it affecting your system performance. Windows 10 64-bit is more secure too. Malicious code cannot easily infiltrate it. Drivers are more reliable since they must be signed before they can work.
Okay, now Ayman here, and hello, and I will explain about the security of Windows 10. Now, first on the screen we have virus and threat protection. Last scan I made, it can protect your device against threats such as virus. Now we have the account protection. Is for the your account and sign in security. You can like log it in different style in dynamic lockout. Now we go to the firewall and network protection. It can control on who and what can access your networks. Here we have the domain network. Now we have the private network. Now we have the public network. Now we are on the app and browser control. First we have like the reputation-based protection. Then it also have the isolated browsing. Then it also have a exploit protection. Now we have the device security. It's a security that comes built into your device. First, it has the core isolation. Then we have a security processor. There is also a secure boot. Now, we have the device performance and health. Now we have the fresh start. Now we have family options. You have parental controls to protect your kids online. Then we have the set good screen time habit. Then you can also keep track of your child digital life, and also it can also let your kids buy appropriate apps and games.
Okay, now we are on the comparison. I will compare the security features of Windows 7 and Windows 10. On Windows 7 non-identity protection, today's multi-factor solutions are often cumbersome and costly to deploy. But now in Windows 10, you have Microsoft Passport is an easy to use and easy to deploy multi-factor and password alternative. On Windows 7, phishing attacks on your passwords are surprisingly increasingly successful. But on Windows 10, you have Windows Hello that can use biometrics to provide a more secure way of accessing your device, like Microsoft Password, apps, data, and online resources. You can use like fingerprint or face. But that's only available on certain laptops or computer though. It also has past the hash attack, which enable attackers to steal identities, traverse across networks, and evade detection. But now in Windows 10, you have Microsoft Azure Active Directory provides a comprehensive identity and access management solution for the cloud. Now in data protection, in Windows 7 before, you have like BitLocker. BitLocker offers optionally configurable this encryption. But now BitLocker is much improved and is highly manageable and can be automatically provisioned on most new devices. DLP before in Windows 7, DLP requires of additional software and frequently third-party capability. Enterprise data protection, but now in Windows 10, enterprise data protection address the need for DLP, includes a deeply integrated data separation and containerization solution, and provides encryption at the file level. DLP solution often compromise the user experience in the interest security, resulting in low adoption, varying experience between the desktop and mobile devices. But now with that enterprise data protection, it provides a seamless user experience across mobile devices and the desktop, and it is also integrated with Azure Active Directory and Rights Management Service. Now, resistance within Windows 7, all apps are trusted until they're determined to be a threat or implicitly blocked. But now with Windows 10, you have device guard that can offer protection on the desktop that is similar to lockdown, like MCO in Malaysia, like the PKP, but on a mobile platform like full app lockdown. With more than 300,000 new threats per day, blocking them through detection is a losing battle because you have like 300,000 new threats. That's a very high number. But now with device guard, an application must prove itself to be trustworthy before it can run. Windows 7 before it provides a series of defense solutions, but too many malware threats impact users before detection-based antivirus solution can catch up. But now with device guard, it will be the most disruptive malware-resistant capability Microsoft has ever shipped in the desktop. Lastly, on device security, Windows 7 the platform security is based entirely on what software can do on its own, and once it infected, there is no assurance that the system defenses can perform their function and remain tamper-free. Malware also can hide within the hardware or in the operating system itself, and there is no way to validate integrity once it has been compromised. But now on Windows 10, the hardware-based security and the level of trust it offers help to maintain and validate hardware and system integrity. It also have UEFI secure boot, which help prevents malware from embedding itself within the hardware or starting before the OS. Trusted boot help maintain the integrity of the rest of the OS. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Aizat bin Tajorifin. Now I will show you how to install Windows 10 to your PC or laptop. First thing you have to do is check your device and make sure it meets the Windows 10 system requirements. This is the minimum CPU spec needed to run Windows 10. It needs at least CPU 1 GHz or faster processor. For RAM, 1 GB for Windows 10 32-bit or 2 GB for Windows 10 64-bit. The storage must have at least 32 GB or more. For GPU must be DirectX 9 or latest, and the last one for display need 800x600 resolution or higher. If your computer is lacking in terms of spec, then you must have a new one that meets the requirements. Now we go to the second step where you must create the USB installation media. You can download it at the Microsoft Windows 10 download page for free. After done, download the media, run the installer tool, accept Microsoft's term, and then select create installation media for another PC. After selecting which language and which edition you want, you will be asked what type of media you want to use. Installing from USB drive is definitely the preferred option, but you can also install from a CD or ISO file. Once you choose your device, the installer tool will download the required files and put them onto your drive. The next step is insert your installation media into the device you want to install and then access the computer BIOS or UEFI. They are the system that allow you to control your computer's core hardware. The process of accessing this system is unique to each device, but the manufacturer should be able to give you a helping hand here. Generally, you need to press the F2, F12 or delete keys to your computer boots up. Then you must change your computer boot order. Once you have access to your computer's BIOS or UEFI, you need to locate the settings for boot order. You need the Windows 10 installation tool to be higher on the list than the device current boot drive. For example, if your hard disk or your SSD is on the top one, and your second list is the USB media installation. You must move the USB media installation to the top one and let the hard disk at the second one, at the second list. Now when you restart your device, the Windows installation should load up first. So save your setting in the BIOS or UEFI and reboot your device. Your device should now load up the Windows 10 installation tool on restart. This will guide you through the rest of the installation process. And that's all how to install your Windows.